Hey everybody, it's Boob Kongi. That's getting older. Alright, first things first. Moments. Boogie boogie. I'm unstoppable. Oh, it's stuck in my... I don't even know where I heard it. I'm on TikTok.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Two outs. Fastball is outside. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
I got under it.
Under it. And that's the third out.
Come from. Got plenty. Got a big bag.
Ripped on a line. Hill makes the catch, and the inning is over.
Don't talk to me. Got food. What did I just say?
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I didn't even know Roland played for the Phillies. I knew of him from the
Those are
Cardinals.
the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
Curry back to work. Ripped on a line
Wow,
to center.
right at him.
Hill makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1.
0 for 1 in the bottom of the first, but I'm still hitting, and we have no score.
And that is out of play.
That make me
These
0 for
hitters
2.
like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Weathers fires.
Ah,
And that's
no, I
through the
tapped it.
swing. It's a strikeout.
Off to a great start. Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
Here's the third baseman.
That's a ball. One ball, no strikes.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
2-1.
I'm okay with that not being a home run. But early, you could just pull it down the line.
Out towards right center.
Get the gap.
That's well
Yep, you got the
struck.
gap. Got it turned on.
And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Look at that. You're disciplined, and all of a sudden you rip one.
Paid off right there.
Shocker. Whew, that's strong. I like it.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hill in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Three at bats? What the hell?
So runner at second, 2 down. Down to third baseman. First offering, and it just misses. Swinging a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Liner,
I want to hit the X button too.
coming home. He'll score. The throw in, and he's out.
Wow.
Down, and that ends the inning.
65 speed. Jeez. It was a perfect throw, too.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
That was an X button. I just got tired of it and
That's back there.
muscled up.
Say goodbye to that one.
Pokemon? I don't know why I'm addicted.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 27.
Number 27 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1. Ball, that's outside.
Center field.
Oh, that route he took. Get burned.
Sizes this one up.
You gotta be shitting
He
me.
makes the grab.
You ran like 3
And
steps in and then ran back and got underneath of it. Look at this. Anytime an outfielder does this, they get burned. You never take the first step in. Okay, it wasn't as drastic. But still. I thought he went straight in and then kind of did like a
Here's the
question
third
mark.
baseman.
Like a candy cane, but he kind of just faded to the right and then went back. I stand corrected.
Fly ball
I still think
down
it
the
should have been
line.
over his head.
Kowser brings it in, and that is that.
Yeah, yeah.
That one ripped right center field.
The hell is that sound?
This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Like his slide,
Touchdown,
like he stops in his slide. Like there's no slide, it's just stop and then just, you know, it's like a Willie Mays slide. Willie Mays Hayes.
First pitch, not
Come on,
close.
come on.
That one down the line. Oh, look at the stop.
Brooks. Westburg, you dick.
To first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. On the ground to the left,
ball's foul.
and foul ball. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Do do do. Do.
So 2 down,
Batting sixth,
down to third
Third
baseman.
baseman, number 27.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman.
27.
That one ripped. This
Yeah.
one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out
I didn't even look because I.
Waste no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got every.
Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second.
Laser.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Do 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 do. Bow, bow. Jimmy Edmonds.
One down. Next for Cincinnati, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
There's
Dear
a
God.
swing and a drive. Into
That
the
was an
bullpen
Edmonds
and
swing.
gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
The third baseman, number 27.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap.
Bubic back to work.
Did he just say
Pitches the top part of the
boobage?
zone, and that is strike one.
I really thought he said boobage. Like
That one the other way.
Boobage. Boobage.
And there's a hit.
There's a
So
lot of
runner
boobage
aboard to
in
start
this
the
game.
inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a...
Get through.
A sliding
Aw, what a
stop.
jerk.
The throw, and they get the out. Line drive, makes the grab, one down. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Good attempt.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman.
Boobage.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And that is that. Fouled off left side. 2 outs with a runner at third. And there's a foul ball. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss.
How much better it would be if I eliminated
since
one
you're
more.
heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
My attention span might actually pay attention.
To first.
Then again, I've got my
that
phone
is
here,
the
so
inning.
throw the phone across the room, delete one monitor.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter. That one ripped left field.
I don't think he took a step in. I think he just got a bad
Run
jump.
scores. Throws to second.
Found no waiting around right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Gets out of
De La
that.
Cruz on third. McLean over at second with 1 down.
Ah,
Towards center. Isbell should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home.
Wait.
He's in on the sacrifice fly.
The
It's
PCI was
2-0.
not the timer.
And the first offering is not close. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out
That
of play.
fastball would kill me.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit.
Rally so I can get up again.
Bring the tying run to the plate.
You'll often hear the phrase,
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Now the Reds cleanup hitter. Tap foul at the plate. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. And the inning is over.
Yeah, I really want to watch that again.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman. Missed
One
with a
ball, no
changeup.
strikes.
Ball 1. Swings through that. De La Cruz at third with 2 away. On a line base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
comes through with the RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
Into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice.
Are you gonna throw the ball?
Here's a rip to
Fuck you,
short.
Whit. God
But
damn
he's
it.
there for the
Middle infield killing me. It's India over there too. No wonder the Royals are winning so much. Their middle infield is pretty badass. And then you got Perez.
First.
Are you? Yeah.
offering misses badly for ball 1.
Somebody good in the outfield too. Yeah, Renfro's pretty good. Not who I was thinking of. But...
Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Don't I need my center fielder out there? Yeah, it's Jimmy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Top half of the third inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Cueto back to work. And there's a base hit to left. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Got wrecked on the first pitch.
Well, that started and ended
Oh, don't give up on your runs.
pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Howard
Oh, I only needed two,
stands
so.
in now looks at that one inside. Next offered in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the inside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Hee-haw.
And there's a ball.
2-1. 2.
Boom. Off of first with 2 away. Fans another, and that's
Oh, one person ripped it. The rest of them couldn't
new
even touch
inning
it.
getting started. And digging in for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Hines on his way over. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Let's try
Swing and a
Raul.
miss. And that's strike 1.
I mean, Ramon.
0-1.
There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
I really thought Raul Ibanez played for the. Yeah, he did. 1 year. All the moments should be done, and I only need 10. Blue Jays for 5. Pull in over. Both.
Up now for Washington, Alex Call.
The right fielder, Alex Call.
Teams.
And that's in for a strike. And we're underway in Pittsburgh. 101 catches the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. James Wood, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Third out.
Uh,
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Burke back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 2-0.
His
the
confidence
lefty
level
from-
is so high. Really nice.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
that was the same pitch.
Strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen
That-
quite as early.
And a curve is down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Bump, 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 bump.
First pitch, not close.
You're not close.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Gone.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Strider back to work. And
I'm wondering why he
now
was standing like that,
downstairs.
but it's
And
Strider
that's
with
ball
a giant thigh.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. One up, one
He's
down.
out.
Oh, I have to strike out this batter? It just says strike out one batter. I don't read
Bottom
all
of
the
inning.
details.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And a strike. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Just
Ball back
missing
in.
there. And the count is 2-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oops. The hairband, you stupid cat.
Back here at Wrigley Field, Nico Horner will come up to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carroll hauls it in, and there's
give me
one
Tucker.
away. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 4 with a double. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty.
Oh, it wasn't
Now
the top of the
batter
lineup.
is Carson
The bottom.
Kelly. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0
They
balls,
can
1
live up
strike.
in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Perdomo. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nico Horner. That one drilled left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And now Pete Crow Armstrong.
I
First
tapped
pitch
that.
swinging.
0-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
I need to start
Runner
starting
on
with
at
liquor
first
from
with
now
one
on.
gone.
I need to start
Carson
drinking
Kelly,
liquor
the
to start a
next
stream
cup to
from now
hit.
on. Because the beer tastes so much better afterwards.
Swing
it.
and a ball lifted to
was
center field.
down the pipe.
McCarthy sizing this one up. Nabs it. 2 down. So man aboard. And now it's
Okay,
Vidal
Vidal
Brujan.
Brujan is going to do it.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bat. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here's
I
the
brought
throw
in
to
my
the plate.
fellow Ginger.
Not in time, he scores. It's
They
11-8.
come to me. Understand they talk to me. Aw.
Back to the top of the order now. This is Bryce Terang. Runner at first with no outs here.
Oh, I got a bad jump.
Runner goes. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Get a base hit that clears the bases.
1 for 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. In the air out towards right center. Lee on the move to the gap.
Damn it.
Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Let's get a little poke.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Joe Adell. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So the tying run at second.
Okay, that one's getting out there.
And this might be trouble. 1 runs in.
I get on your horse on 3.
A second scores as well, coming home. The relay to the plate, across is the winning run, and the Angels walk it off 5-4. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here is Hoskins.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's the third. Schumann to
What am I doing? Hit a home run.
second. What a double play that was.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense,
What's Hoskins?
got
It's not
some
bad.
runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bleday makes the grab, one away.
Oh, shit.
And that one pulled foul.
Damn.
Dives and he can't hang
Yeah,
on.
third basemen are robbing me today. Not that the
To
base hit
first,
matters.
and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one.
Miller back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Parent
Hoskins
Shane.
pushes it foul. Pitch
One ball,
misses.
two
1-2
strikes.
to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So now 1-2 to Reese. And that's in the dirt. Goes down swinging for the strike. So a man at first. And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One strike away. Squirts away from Langoliers. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Two outs. Outside low. 2-2.
Earl. There it is.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Okay, he's an all-star rolling.
All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Jim Edmonds. Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch, and a walk.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
2
pitch, a
balls, 1
slider that
strike.
misses outside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Gurriel has it sized up, and there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Hey, way to go, Scotty.
Ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now Ken Griffey Jr. And that one
Ball 1, no
upstairs,
strike.
ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball nailer. And he handles it himself for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Anthony Santander.
Up the middle,
Oh, beat
and
it
he
up.
knocks it down. Not in
No, he's
time.
in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Kyron Paris now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Santander off of first with 2 away. Now a fly ball to right center. Carroll moving under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy.
Talking about
And
Randy's
starting in
family
this
isn't
one,
a very good idea.
Jacob deGrom. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings,
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Corbin Carroll in the box now. Takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
all right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Marte.
Grounds 1 to short. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Shelby Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Javier Sanoja, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. McCarthy settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Now the left fielder. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And
This is the guy that's like fast as shit. Yeah, holy hell.
he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Wow. A decent card.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense.
86. Great vision and contact. Great speed. Pretty good reaction and arm.
Because of the speed, because of
think
the
it's gonna be
ability to put
Griffey.
down that bond.
Next pitch misses way outside. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Not close with that one. 2-1.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jose Bautista stands in here.
They talk
takes
to
ball
me.
1 low. And that one almost hit him.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out.
Damn, I really thought he was going to throw a low
Runner at
fastball.
second, 2 down.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
So now
That
2
pitch is
on
up. Ball 4.
and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Justin Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players
Oh,
a
fucking
chance to
strike.
fight back into the game.
I want to hit.
Goes after that one for strike 1. Strike 2. and
First,
there's
I wanna swing and miss,
real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
1 ball, 2
2
strikes.
aboard, 2 outs. Runners on the move. Pitch is low.
Ball 2.
Throw to third. Out. And that. Bottom of the second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Fought off foul. Late swing, fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle.
shift.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Josh Naylor in the box now. Takes strike
Inside,
1.
ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to
1
watch.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's
Hey,
the
Edmonds
DH,
gets a hit again.
Jim Edmonds. And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the ball to it.
Check swing.
Oh,
He went too
he gets to
far,
go to the
and
plate
it's a
again.
strike. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
What are you doing?
And a 1-2 again. And that's down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
I need to
He's
go get
into
some
the game
beers.
with the bases empty. The other way. Takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, bases empty. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Thompson, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second.
Oh, get going, Griff.
Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
What we got there?
Safely.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back.
I always think it's going to be higher, and then...
Outside low. Now 1-2. Junior on 3rd with 2 out. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
That's outside. Counts full, 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at 3rd, 2 away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carroll ranges back.
Damn. Give that a ride.
On the warning track. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the... That's in there, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking.
Damn.
That's a strikeout. And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. Late with the swing there.
1's the count.
This to 3rd. Whips it across. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Liberty. Are we gonna move? Like, why does this happen? It's shit.
Hey, everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball.
How did I lose connection? Restarted. I need somebody that can play left field.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Irish taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Big Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's too low. And we're underway here this afternoon. That one not close. And that's ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Fair ball.
No, he needs stolen bases.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Glasnow checks the runner, and he's back safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike.
He got a great jump, and it was a breaking ball.
Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90
All right, Roland, there's
feet
some
away.
free XP over there. Yep.
Line, and that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Johnny Bench. Line drive, base
I need
hit.
extra base hits with catchers.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a line drive.
Needs
Base
XP.
hit to left field. Heading for the plate. One runs in. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Everything came together for him.
New pitcher on now, Evan Phillips.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And now the shortstop, Javier Sanoja. Golden opportunity right here. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Bench on third. Paris at second with one away. That one hit to right. Conforto.
No way.
And puts the squeeze on that one.
Oh, especially on the cutoff.
And
Yeah,
there's
he
two
was dead.
down. Now the left fielder.
Only
has
chance would be a
only
bad
much
throw if he goes to the
damage
cut. It's
here,
not
just a
happening.
base hit likely will score two. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that's the third out. And we're back. And towing the slab, Jacob deGrom.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one in triple digits.
2 strikes.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it
Wow, I think he
for
gets
a
third.
leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter. That one misses. Ball one. No outs. Runner on second. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Out time.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Mookie Betts up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-1.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-2. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Will Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That clips the corner.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez.
Oh, that was an extra base hit.
A high fly ball, deep left field. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. An absolute smash to left. It's 3-2. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off. This
a home run.
Smoked on its way out
Getting
of
everything on you.
here. He circles
Stolen
the
bases of the
bases,
center fielder.
and they
Extra
tack
base
one
hits
on
with
the board.
catchers.
It's 4-2.
Home runs with first
Crow
base.
Armstrong now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. Swings and misses, struck him out. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Damn.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Fastball for a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Whips it across, and quickly one away in the second. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Grounds one to short. Sanoha fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Damn it.
Ground ball. Muncy sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third. So digging in, Kyren Paris.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Doubled his first time up. In the air, left field. Hernandez has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sanoha swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. shortstop takes a ball.
2-2 the count.
In the air out to center.
There was nothing on it.
Tracks it down for the out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. And a big swing and a miss.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that is out of play. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Hernandez is out. Now it's the second baseman.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
TLC. I'm tired, but I know as soon as I lay down, I'm going to be wide awake. Jesus. Mute the TV. I don't want to hear her voice. Can't understand her anyway. I got 3 games left. So halfway and roll in, and that finishes that. And take out Paris, but gotta have him in anyway. Ooh. I don't think I need that. That's 6. I'll just do these 3. Actually. Oh, whatever. So the only 3 I need are Roland and the 2 tops players. Oh, I don't need 2 catchers.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Logan Webb. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the center fielder. This one in the air right field. And there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Uh-oh.
First pitch
That's
misses.
inside.
2 outs, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker,
base.
but couldn't find a zone. Man at first. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. That's 5 straight.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lee gets under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Paul Skeens. What should we keep
Hey,
an eye
everybody
on?
saying.
Anytime
Great
you have
ERA.
5 pitches to work with on the
0.9
mound,
whip's pretty
that
good.
repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking
Count
for in this
1-0.
one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the
1-1.
strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Strike 3. Skeens sends her packing. Jung-Hoo Lee batting with 1 down takes a strike.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Out to short. Paris. Throws to first. Giants go in order. Back here in San Francisco. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Webb back to work. That one pulled foul. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the...
This one swung
Flash.
on and hit well. Way back there.
Flash.
And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home
the next
run.
one.
And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Javier Sanoja, the next to hit.
Number 75.
Sanoja, 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. And if you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Hey, you foul that
Will
off?
be the shortstop, Kyron Paris.
Don't have red there if you can't foul it off there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one ripped. Lays out and makes the play. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 away. Willie Adames stands in. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Hayden Birdsong.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
High fly ball out towards left center. Ramos in position. He's got it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. Outside low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
To the right side. Fires to first on the run.
Damn, you almost
It's
got there.
And, and welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Wade. Darren O'Day on to try and close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Zips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks,
1
partner.
ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out.
1-0.
The 1-1. They're down to their final strike. O'Day is just 1 strike away.
2 strikes.
Just outside. 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game.
How many is that for O'Day? 28? He should be always a P5. Okay. They still only have him as an 80? And it'll have absolutely nothing. Work on DeGrom, and then I can move on to the next person. I'm probably going to have more P5s this year than I did last year. Already.
Welcome to Angel Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dublin and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And Pettit. And Cease.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back on this one. Fielding for
Damn.
the wall as he makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball.
You got P5 Babe Ruth.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
0-1.
This year I already have 2. I have 3.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that's a base hit.
I feel like there was a couple others. Pretty sure I did get.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Misses inside, and that is ball 1. And that one upstairs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first offering is not close.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the
balls, no
advantage
strikes.
in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air, right side. Trout is there. And there's 2 down. And now Javier Sanoja.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. They take the force out. They limit the damage. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
On the ground to third, and that one handled. Fires to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. And fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Out to center. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's Trout. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Registers the punch.
Thanks for watching it, Trout.
We've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ted Simmons digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. Joyce goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick.
He finishes games. I'm
2022.
drifting off.
1 down, base is empty.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Kyron Paris, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Simmons, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Here comes the heater.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the
I really
slider
thought it
for
was
strike
going to
3.
be the same thing.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Not exactly tearing the cover off of ball with him, but pretty
Fouls
solid
went off
second
out of
baseman.
play back to our left.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
4 strikes. I just want to finish.
And it's 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. Taylor coming on.
I just have no
And that
discipline
is
right
that.
now. I have no focus. I'm just
We head to the bottom of the
tired.
second. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's downstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Taylor Ward at the plate now, and that's inside.
1-0.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Yoan Moncada. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Just misses with that one. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning.
Tyler adds.
Newman now in the game as he takes over at third. Here's the center fielder.
You do not remember commercials be 3 minutes.
0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now the third baseman. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
I mentally checked out. The pillow sounds so.
Line drive, caught.
Pillow sounds so good right now.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
In the air, center field. Adele moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And that one fouled off. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Angels with only 1 out left. That's to third. And that chance handled. And that is the ball game.
These
A
three-inning
save
games
by
often
Holby.
come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
And a
don't feel like
1-0
drinking.
final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi.
Checked out. I'm tired. It's a long week. I'd rather just go hard tomorrow. Wow, I've had him like 2 days. Pitchers are so much easier to finish. I don't want to think. I just pitch and be done. That's a low ball.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Irish and the Texas Rangers. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Gotta be the Wyatts. Damn it.
That's a ball.
Oh, it's Alistair Black! God, I loved Alistair Black. That's a fucking entrance. That was an Undertaker-like entrance. Yes! Actually have some people to watch now other than Becky. And right at second.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and 1 away. Marcus Simeon stands in now and watches strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ripped on the ground to second. Jazz tosses to first. And welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jacob Webb. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that one way outside. Ball 1. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Javier Sanoja getting ready to hit.
Oh, hey. Finally hit one with the tops card.
That's back there.
Well, I guess the other one's power is like 39.
Later. A laser to left. It's 1-0. 1 down. Kyron Paris now at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That one fouled off. Paris leads off first with 1 away.
That should have been gone.
Hit on the ground.
Push that.
2. Simeon toss over to first, and there are 2 outs.
Not hitting well with Griffey. That's a good sign that I'm
And now
just.
the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons.
I gotta take my niece to Pokemon Go tomorrow anyway.
0-1's the count.
Out
swing.
towards right center. That's well struck.
Bonk.
It bangs off the wall. Harris scores, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a ball
Damn.
lifted left field. He's
I thought
there.
it was gonna be a tailing line drive.
And Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Jake Berger. And a swing and a miss there. DeGrom measures 6 feet 4 inches. 36 years old. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Josh Young now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Kyle Higashioka.
Get going,
Now
Jacob.
in triple digits.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive. Oh, he
Oh,
gloves
this
it.
was early.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carter makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Santander,
Outside, that's a
the
ball.
next to hit, takes outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Base knock right field. Lead runner gets the stop sign
Here
at
again.
3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and
Flies.
3rd now.
All over that one right there. Loud
your
contact
job.
leads to the double.
Kill the flies.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There you
Sanoa
go.
tries to hold up.
Wow, that didn't even look like he got it off the
and
shoulder.
That's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Not
1-1.
even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run is in.
Oh, crap.
Now 2
Oh.
runs score.
Safe.
Not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
So runner at 2nd, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Kyron Paris. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score, throws to 2nd, and in at 2nd with an RBI double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. drilled out towards left center field. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence.
Griffey going to get
Harris
another triple?
scores. It's 6-0.
I have 2 triples and no home runs with Griffey.
Third, as they don't want to test the strong arm in left.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Ted Simmons. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter nabs it, and that'll do it. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB
Getting
or
tired.
the wave
No, that's me.
around this ballpark.
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
I'm going to watch the end of
That's not
SmackDown and
outdated.
keep watching
He
my
was all over that one. That's about as
Netflix
textbook
documentary.
as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big
Wow.
leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the.
Hauls it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean,
Yeah, I've only
sometimes
had
it
him,
gives
like,
and sometimes
I don't
it
know,
takes
maybe 4
away.
days.
He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Langford batting for the second time, and that's strike one. DeGrom is just one strike away.
No, foul ball.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting
Your
away
girl's
from
math
home.
starts
Players
math. Got to check if there were any steals. Or if you needed to steal any. I'm not due. I pulled 2 weak-ass diamonds earlier. I open a jumbo and I don't get it. That's ridiculous. Ooh. Ah. Open slow rolling it would get it. Don't be tops. Right. Might as well sell them while they're hot. I'm not using it. You know, I could. And get Bobby when I get there. I should save for him because I'm near him, and I should get him tomorrow. That gives me John done. Double XP, so I can get up here to get him. By the time I get him, I'll have Satchel and yeah.